Hope I don't burn the place down. Well, I didn't burn the place down. Hope I made my point. Because once my videos get away from spontaneity, whatever that word means, I'll probably stop doing them. I'm not going to script them. I've got an idea what I'm going to do, but everything's off the cuff. That's even my drinking water. Okay. I decided I was going to get a jump on next year's budget and buy some tools that I think I need. I always need tools. And I've got one of these. And I bought one of these. I didn't have one before. I've got a small one. Here it is. I've got a little baby one. You can tell the difference. But I needed a bigger one for bigger projects. I also got some more small drill bits. 1/16 and 5/16. That's when I do little nails and stuff. They'll come in handy. I might just go ahead and hang those right up here. And then I've got these. I've got a couple pairs of snips, but these are pretty good quality snips. So I decided to go with them. And I get to break them in today here because I'm going to clip this off of here with them. And another thing I want to do today is do the final on that last wagon I'm redoing. Look at it here in a minute. They're pretty much glued and ready to go. I just have to put the running gear on it, the wheels and frame. But first I need to check to make sure that everything is solid on it. And I think it is, but we'll get to that in a second here. These came with a package. They look like they're pretty good quality. They're from Walmart, but what I need them for, these are spring loaded. They got a little clipper on them there like a needle nose. Right there. See them? Yep, right there. Whoops. I glued it down to the table. It came up. Yeah, boy, it's solid. Take these clamps off. Yeah, those side deals are a lot better. Those little stakes or whatever they call them for the sides. Take those off. Put the tools away. I'm really a stickler for keeping it clean, organized workbench because I don't have much room, but I've got lots of tools and lots of stuff. So there it is. Bottom's on. Sides are nice and solid. I think now, today, I'm going to put the running gear on. And here's the running gear. And there's that wheel that I JB welded, which is pretty solid. I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I might do this a little different than the other ones. Set this in here like this. Put the make sure I have this right. I don't want to put it on backwards. This will be a lot easier. It goes about like that. It's even. So I'm going to put the screw there, right there, right there, right there, one right there. I've got my little nuts and bolts for it to attach the frame or the running gear to the actual wagon. We're a little rusty. Put this back into here. What I soaked those in was a mixture of WD-40 and white cleaning vinegar. Trying to dry these nuts and bolts off. I'm just going to clean them off here. Okay, I've got, put them right in here. These are handy. You'll need to drill holes. Gotta find something that's big enough. will fit through. And I want it to be a little bit tight. Right there will work. Then I drill 4 other holes, one in each corner and one right here in about the middle for drainage, because I put flower pots in these in the summertime. And I like to make sure the water drains out. These things have lasted, I don't know, 5 to 7 years. At least this one. I had this one the longest. My wife buys these. She bought me 3 of them now. And I just love them. They just give you the ability to, put flower pots in the yard under different, something a little different. But they're not gaudy. I mean, I like most nicely landscaped places, but some of them just get too gaudy. I like something simple, not a bunch of busyness. Yeah, those all look good. Okay, now it's time to pay the piper. See if these things fit in here good. The other ones went fine. I just drill those holes out. The holes I drill for the drainage are bigger than these. Start the screws and just fit them down. Take the screw home. Go ahead and just put nuts on those. Get them started. Check them when I take them in next year and make sure I'm not causing issues. See, it always helps to kind of check behind yourself. I get those 2. I will cinch them down, and then I'm going to drill the 5 drain holes. Then I'll be done with these wagons. It's only been 6 months, but I don't work on them every day. I just work. And I forgot to mention, I was told by someone very close to me that a friend of hers, a good friend of hers, watches my videos. And you look at my channel, I've got maybe 12 or 15 subscribers. My videos aren't that great, but I just like doing it. So I do them, When someone comes and points a gun at me, then I'm not going to fight them. I'll just stop making videos. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. Look at some of the stuff that gets views on YouTube. I mean, Mr. Beast, that guy's, he can spend millions of dollars on one video because he caught on. And look at his stuff. It's good. It's really, I enjoy it. I don't watch it all the time, but I watch it. If I'm surfing around looking for something and it pops up on my YouTube, and now I'll watch one of them. And I think the guy's brilliant. He knows what the public wants. He knows what the guy that goes out every day and works hard, comes home, paycheck, provides for his family, a safe, warm in the winter, cool in the summer, if you're lucky enough, house, environment, and some entertainment. Those are the kind of guys that I like to focus my videos towards. Back to my deal here. His name's Carl, and I know him pretty good. Him and I have done a couple things together. But I heard that Carl watches some of my videos, at least. I don't know if he watched them all the way through. I don't know if he can retain himself from laughing himself silly watching them, probably. But Carl, you're the man. Now, let's see. I got to drill the big holes, and got that bit right here. I had that other bit there. Put that with the other bit. Okay. Put this in. bigger than normal bit that I use. And I do these each corner, and I'm gonna try this little blocks of wood. They come in really handy sometimes. Now I've got to do on here. Put this down here. Make sure my finger isn't in the line of fire, and then just drill it. This really pops right through. That's a good sharp bit. I like to get these towards the ends because you never know which way it's going to set, the water is going to drain. But all four corners and in the middle. I rarely, after rain, after a few days, so I rarely see any water in them unless I'm watering the plants. It just goes right through that masonite. Masonite's pretty hard when you try to nail into it anyway, you know. Let's see, I'll turn this aside, clean up those holes a little bit. I just take a utility knife, just scrape around there. Well, it's not going to last forever, but if I do it right, it'll last a long time. You got to clean them out, because leaves will fall in there and all kinds of crap. And whenever I water my flowers, I always check these. Make sure they're draining good and cleaned out. These wagons are really nice. I really like these. I put flowers in them and it kind of protects the flowers from just sitting on the ground. Oh, we're a little bit off in alignment, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, a little wiggly too. But sitting in my front yard, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Now I've got to dump all the crap out onto my workbench that I try to keep so clean. There. That baby's ready to go. What I'm thinking about doing is, I don't have time. Well, I do have time. And it's nice outside. I think I'm going to take all three of the wagons that I did and put them over here outside. It's nice out. And I'll try to dig up some old video of when I first took them out of the front yard and falling apart. And then I'll compare them to how they look now, just to see if I did any good. I say one thing, they're a lot better than they were before. Okay, here are those three wagons. I'll give a look you can get there. These are the three that I rebuilt. There's that one. There's the black one. Here's inside. Plywood, or the masonite, and the with the masonite. Here's the blue one. That was the one that was in a worse shape, and it's probably better than the rest because I redid these stakes on the sides to bring the focus out here. There they are from the back. Two on the right, the black and the red one, those were in pretty good shape because we got those later on. They're probably 5 years old, and the other one maybe 7 or 8. The blue one that was such bad shape, but they're all really in good shape now and they're ready to roll. So next spring I'll put them out in my yard, out front yard, and I plant. Take a planter that'll fit right in the back. Right here in the back, and then I plant begonias. There's several reasons I like begonias, because they can take a little bit of drought. You got to water them when it's dry out, there's no rain, but you don't have to water them every day. Yeah, I like those. But I plant begonias for deer don't like them, and there they are.
This is the blue wagon before I started to rebuild it. Some people would have just thrown it into the scrap heap, but not me. My motto is reuse, repurpose, redo. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more nail biting, on the edge of your chair, hair-raising videos. I think I'm going to start on some guitar refurbing and upgrading, plus other odd stuff. You're not going to want to miss on second of that.